Everyone, so I make this video because it was requested me and trying to sell three instruments that they accompany me for some of them for more than 3 years. This one is the last that I bought. I'm making my own flutes, so I don't need this instrument anymore. I don't play them often anymore. So they deserve someone that play this flute regularly because they're very good instruments, and yeah, you will be happy with any one of these. They're very different sound. Thought the first one is a Jiari flute. It's made by Monty Lanson. It was a professional flute made by him around 4 or 5 years ago, and this flute is the most powerful voice of the three, and it was tested by Rodrigo Rodriguez also. You can check a video. So you will be satisfied with this flute. Now I'm recording the sound with a good microphone, and I will not edit the sound. The reverb that you will hear is from this room that is quite small, so it has a little bit of reverb. And this flute has inlaid binding, so it's very nice to hold. You do not feel the binding, and it has a hollow shape. It's very nice. I made a modification to this flute many years ago. I enlarged a little bit the Utaguchi area. Because it was too narrow for me, but I guess if you want to play this flute to the full volume, you need a little bit wider on the top. Anyway, I just play this flute a little bit so you can hear the tone of this flute. So you can hear that you can make each note resonate like you have a huge dynamic on each note. You can make it soft, you can make it louder. So this is because it's a good flute. You can make these dynamics. I don't play this flute often anymore, so I cannot play it to the full capability that I was able to play this flute like 1 year ago. But you can check the video that I will post. I will try to play it raw at top volume, but it's very hard. You need to play on chiari, and it's very narrow the space. But if you get a huge sound. I just try a couple of times. If I'm not able, just forgive me. Yeah, you hear that the sound really go wide on this flute. You need to be very precise, but because it's Jiari flute are a little bit, I think a little bit harder than Jinashi to be played at full capability, but because they are very capable flutes. So you will be satisfied for this flute. you will enjoy this flute for a very long time. This is my best instrument, also the most expensive one. Um, the other flute is also from Monty. It's a 2.4, and this one is a rattan binding on top. And the other bindings were put by Perry Young because I was afraid that maybe it will crack without the bindings on all the flutes. It's a very nice instrument, very nice flute, and this flute is a little bit less thicker than the 2.0 because it's a Jinashi, and Monty wanted to remove the material to make it sound like a Jiari, I guess, because the sound of this flute is very powerful also. It's more close to a Jiari than a Jinashi. And you will enjoy this flute for sure. Let's give it a listen. This flute is very easy to play. It plays very easy. It's easier than the Jiari flute, the 2.0. But the Jiari flute is a little bit more powerful. This one is a 2.7 flute Jinashi made by Alcvin with Ramos. This one is a little bit more rough than the Monty Levenson flute, of course, because this one is less refined. It's more like what a Jinashi should be, and it's very big and heavy. This flute you need to be sure that you can play with your hands, because you need a little bit big hands. Not very big, but like standard size, it's acceptable. Maybe for a female, I cannot play a female maybe this flute. The holes are not so big, so you can close it easily. And also there is an offset over here, so it's comfortable. And the mouth of this flute, not the camera can focus there, it's not so wide, so it's very comfortable. Let's give it a listen. This flute play in tunes, but you need to make some adjustments on high pitch notes like raw die can. You need to be very on merit to play on the right pitch. You need to be on merit and close out to the soul a lot. But you will get the pitch. Just need to practice. I did not practice this flute for a long time, so I'm not able to play it at the full capability, I think. But it's a nice flute for the price, especially because this flute is. All these flutes I sold for less than what I bought. This flute is new. I never played, almost play only for a little bit. This flute has urushi paint a little bit. It's not very refined like Monty flutes. Monty does not use urushi, but he uses other kinds of lacquer. But this flute is very refined, and it's not the same level as the Monty flutes. Okay, don't get me wrong, but if you like the sound, if you like the bamboo sound, you can get get from this flute the sound that maybe you like Bototomi sound like that. And yeah, this flute I sell for 400 euro, and this one, the 2.0, the most expensive is 1000 euro, including the bag and the Uteguchi cap. Actually, it's less than what I bought this flute for. I bought this flute was priced at $2,000, so it's a nice deal. This flute, I bought it used from Perry for a very nice price, but I sell less of what I paid Perry to this flute. I sell it for 900 euro. It's a very nice price for a 2.4 Jinashi flute. I know that if you go check the Monty website, you will not find a Jinashi flute for less than $2,500, or actually now with Rattan binding the price of more than $3,000. So 900 euro is the best deal. This is one of the best deal. Okay, but this 2.0 was tested by Rodrigo Rodriguez and also by me, and I guarantee this flute is very good for the price also. Last, I want just to give you a listen to my work. This is a 3.2 flutes. It's very long. Actually, I want to see if I can be able to play. I'm able to play such long flutes, because this flute is 3.2 is very long because I'm not so tall. I made this all offset to be able to reach, and also I made a trick, like I made one hole smaller than the other, so the distance is not so big. Then I banded this flute for protection, and I tuned the inside of the bore. And this one is a Jinashi unlacquered bore with Ikegaishi that I made. Let's give it a listen. The raw on this flute is soft because it's very long. You need to play like the mouth a little bit wide. Okay, then I made a 2.5 also for myself, and this one is also unlacquered, and it has a Ikegaishi made with a bamboo, so it's very nice. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I made a piece of bamboo here, so it's more close here and it's more comfortable. Let's give it a listen. Thank you very much.